Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to continue on the Moon Series ladder with a team that was actually made for me by a friend of mine, Boop VGC. I'll leave his Twitter link in the description down below if you want to go check him out there. And honestly, I have not seen anything about this team. I kind of just copied the paste he sent me and threw it in a team builder. So we're going to learn as we go here. Immediately we see Zekrom, and is that a Delmise? That might be a Delmise. Let's see what I have here. We have Taunt, Trick, Fake Out, Knockoff, and Iron Ball. So I'm assuming we're going to trick the Iron Ball onto things. I think is the way we're supposed to do that. Obviously this looks like some sort of Trick Room core, so I might actually trick the Iron Ball onto myself. Like, is that weird? Is it weird if I want to do that? But I am going to bring Dialga for sure into this one. I'm gonna lead it off. I'll bring, I almost want Sableye here for sure, but not right now. Let's lead Incin. Maybe I can fake something out. I know he's got Lele, but it's fine. He doesn't have anything that actually threatens the Incineroar. I will bring Kyogre here, and I'm gonna bring Sableye to potentially trick that Iron Ball on myself, because I think that could be a really fun play. We've got Dialga, we've got Incineroar. He's got Pheromosa, he's got Lunala. Immediately I almost want to protect Dialga here, but at the same time I kind of just want to fake out Pheromosa. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap Dialga into Sableye, predicting Lunala to swap into Tapu Lele, and I'm just going to immediately Flare Blitz into Pheromosa. Let's see if I call him. Sableye's in, Lunala's out into Tapu Lele. Is that a Fight EMZ? Oh, that's beautiful. You gotta like when things work out. It's a good start to this one. Honestly, I cannot believe he did that, but I guess we're okay with that then. Doesn't look like he brought the Trick Room mode, so I don't have to worry about tricking this Iron Ball onto myself. Obviously Sableye is 100% useless right now. Immediately swap into Dialga. And I almost want to just knock off that Tapu Lele. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just start getting some damage off. Dialga's in. Dazzling Gleam from the Lele, that's fine. Fusion Bolt, Incineroar, unfortunately does die here, but I'm not too concerned with that. I don't really want to bring in Kyogre just yet, because I don't think it's going to be faster than that Zekrom. So I kind of forced into Sableye. But Sableye is just going to die immediately, which is unfortunate. Okay, so Zekrom really shouldn't be able to kill Dialga. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Flash Cannon that Tapu Lele. Hopefully that picks up the knockout. I'm not too familiar with that damage calc. And I will knock off the Tapu Lele as well. Zekrom does switch out. Flash Cannon into Lele, just barely missing the knockout, which is kind of unfortunate. Kyogre back in now. I'm going to click Origin Pulse. And I will click Flash Cannon, I guess, into Lunala. Does that say Aqua Ring? Apparently, this Kyogre has Aqua Ring. Either way, I'm going to Origin Pulse here. Origin Pulse does come off first, does do some damage. Flash Cannon into Lunala, not a lot. And there's the Trick Room. So maybe perhaps Kyogre is faster than this Zekrom now. So obviously I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam into it. I'm also going to Earth Power it and double into it here. That's actually slower than me, and that picks up the Kyogre, unfortunately. It's a Life Orb too. Moongeous Beam into Dialga, 8%, which is unfortunate because this game's over. Because that Lunala will underspeed me here. I can't believe that Flash Cannon didn't kill that Tapu Lele. Definitely have to Flash Cannon the Lunala here, but... Dazzling Gleam. We die. Yeah, that was an interesting battle. I mean, having that Tapu Lele there, I really shouldn't have brought Sableye. But honestly, I didn't see anything else that would actually do any good because I was scared of the Trick Room going up. This time I'm definitely just gonna... And he's gonna forfeit immediately. Alright then. I guess we take that as a win. Back into another one then for you guys. What I was gonna say though is I was just gonna lead the Kyogre Ludicolo to match his Kyogre Ludicolo that last game, but he forfeited. Clearly he saw the Dialga and was like, I'm scared. I'm definitely leading Sableye here. Sableye I think has taunt, I believe. It does have taunt, so I'm definitely bringing Sableye. Because I can't get taunted. I'm gonna bring Sableye, and I almost want Ludi as a lead. Yeah, let's go Sableye Ludicolo. Dialga is nice to have in the back, and I want Incineroar here. Still the best option. Jumping right into this one, we got Sableye Ludicolo, Tornadus Kyogre, Tornadus Coco. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trick this type of Coco immediately, and just fake out this Tornadus. Fako goes off into Torn. Trick, apparently I can't trick because I guess it's Z move, which is unfortunate. And Ludicolo's speed is down, so what I'm gonna do right now is I am gonna taunt this Tornadus and just swap into Dialga. It's my safest play, and Dialga will take anything really, really well. Hopefully this Coco doesn't have Dazzling Gleam because that would be a bit annoying. I do get to taunt into Tornadus. He does just Volt Switch off Sableye for the kill, which is very unfortunate. Tornadus probably would have went looking for a Hurricane, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Toxicroak probably wants to come in if he brought it, maybe Lunala. And he just brings in Kyogre, which I don't agree with, but there's a Hurricane. Dialga takes that really well. And Ludi definitely coming in right now. Is this Gracium or Water? Okay, it is Waterium. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to play the Hydro Pump immediately into Tornadus. I could just Earth Power this Kyogre, and I'm going to, in case it swaps back into Kyogre. He goes into Toxicroak, so that's free. Tornadus actually lived that, so that's wild. That must be a Tornadus, which... yeah, it might honestly be Assault Vest Tornadus. Which is very, very interesting. So now I get the attack drops. And honestly, Dialga, theoretically, can stall this game out as soon as Toxicroak goes down. So I'm going to Flare Blitz immediately into Toxicroak. And I'm going to Earth Power Toxicroak as well. Toxicroak does just fake out Dialga. Hurricane into Incineroar, that's fine. Don't hit yourself, Incineroar. Okay, good. Toxicroak does go down. So honestly, right now, I do believe Dialga has a pretty decent chance of winning this game. Not a good chance, but a decent chance. I wish I had Thunder on it, but like I said, I didn't make the team. Let's kill the, I guess I'll go after the Kyogre. It's Ice Beams, that's fine. Hurricane into Incineroar. Incineroar living on 6, which is great. Don't hit yourself, Incineroar. Don't hit yourself, Incineroar. Perfect. Knock off into the Kyogre. There goes its Choice Scarf. Which is maybe worst case scenario there. Because if he's locked into Ice Beam, Incineroar is kind of free. But I am going to completely ignore this Tornadus right now. And just go for another knockoff into that Kyogre. And another Earth Power into that Kyogre. Tailwind from the Tornadus, which is fine. There's an Origin Pulse. Does absolutely nothing to Dialga. If Earth Power can pick up this knockout, it's just shy. Ah, Dialga. Dialga is so bad. It just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Like, it's supposed to beat Kyogre. He does miss Hurricane though, so that does give us a chance. There's the Earth Power. So if this Earth Power actually kills Tapu Koko here, we have a chance. However, if it doesn't, well then, we do need him to miss. Well, we're dead. Easy moved. We're dead. Wait, what? Why is it flying him Z? Oh, and he hit the Hurricane too. What? Why did we lose to Supersonic Sky Strike Tapu Koko? Our rating is like at 1030 right now. I didn't know it could go that low. Either way, we're back in another one. Mewtwo, Kyogre, Tornadus, Amoonguss, Incineroar, and Toxicroak. Let's see. I like Dialga here, once again, just because it walls pretty much everything on his team except the Toxicroak. And maybe the Mewtwo if it's got like Titanium Z or Aura Sphere in general. Definitely gonna lead Ludicolo Torn, I think. What do I want in the back? Like I said, I do want Dialga here. And Sableye is 100% not going to make an appearance, and I'm going to bring Kyogre in. Let's set up this timer. Lead I could see from him is probably something like Tornadus Toxicroak, Tornadus Incineroar. I could also see something like an Amoonguss Kyogre lead, if he's scared of me going for Trick Room. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully that Mewtwo comes. I'd like to see what that Mewtwo can do. And we're going to see Incineroar, we're going to see Mewtwo. Speaking of Mewtwo, we got my Ludicolo and we got Tornadus here. I'm going to go Fake Out Incineroar and just Tailwind. And then next turn, actually, what I'll do is I'll Rain Dance and Z-move the Mewtwo for the knockout. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to Z-move, pick up that Mewtwo, and just drop a Rain Dance. Because Incineroar doesn't want to be here. Rain Dance might be useless, but he's definitely not swapping into Kyogre here. I can't see him switching Mewtwo into Toxicroak. Like if he does that, I mean, I'll be straight up shocked. Like I don't see a reason for him to. I mean, Incineroar might come into Toxicroak, I could see that, but I don't see Mewtwo going out into Toxicroak. Rain Dance comes up and I do just get the Z move off, which is perfect. Mewtwo does just die. And there's a knockoff into Ludi, obviously not doing too much damage. And just like that, we're actually off to a good start in this one. But then again, we were off to a good start in that Pheromosa battle as well. So Tornadus comes in on his end. I am the faster Torn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Hydro Pump Incineroar and I can easily just taunt his Tornadus. Ludicolo actually putting in a lot of work right now. So hopefully this Hydro Pump can knock out this Incineroar. I mean it should, but I might miss. I mean, Tornadus probably wants to go for a Tailwind here. Might go for Hurricane straight up. He did just go Tailwind. I do miss Hurricane, Hydro Pump. So he's going to U-turn off Ludi. Missing Hydro Pump there is really, really unfortunate. Because now we got to worry about, does this Kyogre have Protect? I mean, what else I could do is I could also double into the Tornadus. And I think that's honestly what I'm going to do. So hopefully Hydro Pump hits this time, and Hurricane obviously should connect because it's in the rain. Hydro Pump does connect, Hurricane will finish off the Tornadus, and Kyogre doesn't protect. So, I mean, I could have had Ludicolo Grass Knot there, but I do have a Dialga in the back. So now I bring in my Kyogre for sure, because Incineroar is his last Pokemon here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap hard into Dialga, and I'm just going to set up a Tailwind. This will allow me to get the Tailwind up and have speed control for the rest of the battle, and possibly, even maybe Torn might stay alive. Nobody does Origin Pulse. I mean, he's probably locked into that if he's going for Origin Pulse again. So Kyogre's going to come in. I can click Origin Pulse, Earth Power. That should pick up Incineroar, no issues. Unless, of course, I miss the Origin Pulse, which might happen. I do not. Incineroar goes down. Kyogre's here, gets Earth Powered, dropping its special defense, and it is indeed locked into Origin Pulse. So a Thunder from my Kyogre next turn will finish up this game and we will get a win. I will Earth Power again, and here's a Thunder. I do have to hit the Thunder, which he does this forfeit. So we pick up a win. Did manage to get a win in today's episode. Hopefully we can come back stronger. I think I'm getting a bit better with the team. So I'll see you guys next time.